What up, peeps? Welcome to the Kisscapades podcast. I'm your host, John Telewa, aka the Kissbandit. And in this show, we explore the key elements that shape our fulfilling existence, from health and well-being to financial success, meaningful relationships, and the pursuit of happiness. We cover it all. Our guests include experts, professionals, and everyday individuals who have remarkable stories to tell. Tune in to learn practical tips, gain valuable insights, and discover strategies for personal growth and transformation. Whether you're seeking to improve your health, build your wealth, enhance relationships, or find lasting happiness, we got you covered. Welcome to today's episode. You can't wink? Are you those people? So welcome to another episode, guys. Today I have a very, very special guest. And of course, as usual, I know I say special, but anyone you see on my platform, of course, is special in their own way. And we respect them, appreciate them, and of course, their presence will be treated with
respect.
Yes, yes, as it should be. So first of all, thank you for coming to the platform. Of course, I know I reached out randomly, suggested we do an episode, and you kept an open mind. So I really, really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Anytime, right?
Yeah.
So now, tell the people your name, describe what you do, or which field you're in, and then, I have my own questions. My questions are just nice, friendly questions, polite ones, nothing crazy.
Well, people call me Kanaga.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a Camgirl, cam model.
Okay. For now, the people who are maybe in shags, they don't, ati amesema Camgirl. So what does that entail for layman's terms? And you also have to understand, you're in a whole different field that's new to this generation.
Yes.
And in any single way that somebody can think of, that's a very unique lane that you've picked. So for people who don't understand what a Camgirl does or what exactly it is, can you just break it down for them?
I entertain men for a living.
Eish. Hold on. Claps, Kwanzaa. So now, okay, yeah, that's also one industry. But even before we dive into the industry,
yes,
what's your major? What did you study in school, and what you studied in school, and what you wanted to be when growing up?
I wanted to be an engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I studied.
So you have a degree in...
Well,
what is it called?
I took a diploma in agricultural engineering.
Mm-hmm.
And I love agriculture. And the concept of physics,
Yeah.
merging with agriculture.
Mm-hmm.
It was such a turn-on for me, so that's what I went for.
And
all my life, I've always wanted to be an engineer, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I just went for what I liked.
That's nice. So how do you pivot from just engineering
Mm-hmm.
to now just a Camgirl, just field now? How do you branch to that? What happened? What made you just take the shift from something that you were pursuing and then moved to this?
Well, ever since I was in high school,
Mm-hmm.
I always liked everything to do with body art.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, I viewed my body as art. So, in as much as I did engineering,
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted to just show my body out there,
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, after I was done with school, I was like, why not? I could do this as a part-time. So I ventured into that, and so far it's been okay. It's been good. So I've been like, it's something I've been into.
How long have you done it now? Let's say the Camgirl thing. Because, like, to be honest, the crazy part is, like, I know we were friends on TikTok, right?
Yes.
On TikTok. So now I know I'm like, I'm following her, but I can't put 2 and 2 together, like what she's doing.
At that time when we were friends, yeah?
Yeah. We're still friends, are we not?
Yes, we were friends.
Yeah.
But then I was still in school, and school was tight. I was having full-time classes. I could not do any of this, go for photo shoots. And basically I was a nerd. But after school, I was that bitch.
But so here's the thing, like, is it something you get introduced to by someone, or how do you find this out? Because I'm just trying to think, even if you're in school, so of course, like other people maybe that you're doing the course with, they're thinking of like how they're going to finish, and then maybe you look for attachment and then go to offices, and why are you rolling your eyes?
Because that's what you are taught in school, like finish school, go for attachment, look for a 9-to-5 job, but that's not what I'm into. And in college, in campus,
Yeah.
I was already set on what I wanted. I was like, one day I'm gonna be an OnlyFans girl. And
I'm listening. I'm intrigued. So you have to understand, like, even my excitement trying to understand everything.
yeah,
And like just even you being bold enough to talk about it. Because one thing you also, and sorry to cut you off, so don't forget your chain of thought. I just jumped in hapo kidogo just to do some sprinkle. So anybody who will start saying like, why did you interrupt her? We're going back. So the whole thing is,
yeah,
I have to respect like also like just your boldness to be proud of, like, this is what I am. I'm taking like precautions. I'm doing like my photo shoots and everything. You're taking it as other regular jobs that people would not like understand, but this is what you're living for, you're prepping for, and you're proud and happy about it.
it's a hobby.
Oh, it's a hobby.
I mean, if your hobby is not making you money, then you're doing the wrong thing, I believe.
True. So yeah, no, I was asking, so is it something that, okay, first of all, how is it that for your case, you're just bold about it? Because I know other people who do it and they're anonymous, they're scared of people like knowing that that's what they do. But like for your case, I remember like even then when you're saying like, we were just friends,
Yes.
and I was still focusing in school. And then I see a link, I'm like, to OnlyFans. In fact, I was even scared of asking you because like, hey, what if I ask her and then she gets offended because I've asked about like the OnlyFans thing, and then now she doesn't even want to be friends with me anymore. So, I mean, I think you noticed it's only last week that I asked like, yo, do you want to come and do an episode on this?
Yes, just on who you are. Because a lot of people hide. I don't see anything wrong with it. If you're young, especially,
Yeah.
just go out there and enjoy. Because for me personally, I would not judge anybody who does that out there. And me being bald, it didn't start from like yesterday. It started when I was from high school, you see.
But we're talking about a nerd who converts to OnlyFans. That's crazy. That's wild.
Is it?
From someone, because if you're a nerd, you know how nerds are presented, right? Okay, let's say sexy nerd by then. Maybe guys are like, this one is pretending. This one is not in the nerd community. No. She's too,
Yes, I get so many comments of people asking me how, because it doesn't make sense, especially in Kenya, you see.
Yeah.
But it's just me.
Yeah.
Even in high school, I used to tell people, I'm just one day, I'm going to become model. And they would laugh about it because I was a nerd, as you said. But it's Kanaga.
Okay, so now how do you even how do you deal with, like, maybe now getting criticism maybe from people who don't understand the career path that you've chosen or the hobby that's now feeding you, by the way?
Yes.
Like, how do you deal with, like, even, because I'm sure you have to deal with criticism in what you do.
Yeah. I was actually on 2 dates ever since I started. You asked how many, for how long have I done this? It's been 4 months. 4 months. And these 2 guys were like, I cannot date a girl who talks to other men.
But here's the craziest part. You can have a girl, and a lot of people can relate to this. You can have a girl, she's going to work and she's smashing the boss, and you see her leaving like your house, going to work every single day, and she's fucking the boss. So
yeah, so
wouldn't you rather someone who you know what they're doing, transparent, and they still are respectful to you? I mean, and we're in a whole different generation right now. I think it's just hard for people to understand. But just even dealing with that, is it something that now discourages you when somebody says they can't, deal with that because you're talking to other men?
No, because I had to work on my self-esteem before I even considered doing this.
Yeah.
Because not everybody has the courage to come out and just say, this is what I do. But I'm always upfront about it, and I'm not ashamed. Have I gotten critics? Quite. But most of the people I've met are very supportive. Yeah. And considering it's not very popular in Kenya, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
And otherwise, I would not care if people judged me for what I did, because I'd rather entertain men and be a therapist online than to do a 9-to-5 job. It's just not for me.
Okay, so now, no, that's interesting. But now let's pivot to just the Camgirl business, or let's say career path. Like, when is there an actual a specific website that people go to, or are there different platforms?
They're very different platforms. There's OnlyFans, there's Camsoda, there's Chatterbait, there's there's so many.
So which one do you think you dwell on the most? Which one is more fun for you?
Of course, Chatterbait.
Do I even need to ask why?
Of course, Chatterbait. And that is why I started.
Oh, that was your first one?
Yes.
Okay, so listen, and I'm going with just the questions, because I've noticed even with you, if I don't ask, you won't say. So I'll have to ask,
okay, ask
so that I get the answer, right?
Ask Howie.
So, and also I want you to explain to people, where we can bounce on and off, any conversation we will. But on Chatterbait, how I understand is, or how I know it, it's not that I go there, I'm not Nini, as you can see, my hands do a lot of Nini. I don't think it's safe for me. But anyway, let's go to Chatterbait.
Yeah.
When a man or when a guy goes there, you're trying to find an attractive girl, or maybe one that you like, and then you can ask her to do kind of fetishes or things, and then for you jack off or something. Is that then? I don't know. I'm asking, so you can.
It depends.
See, for me, I'm blunt on this.
Are you sure?
Relax. First of all,
Are you sure?
this is a safe space. I will relax. Look at there, you're looking at me. Are you sure? Yes.
Okay, it always depends because people.
In most cases, what do people ask you to do, or for them when they come and see like you on video? What do they ask from you?
Model. I have so many outfits.
Also, you change into outfits.
Yes. Like there is this particular fan who just asks me to like change into the various costumes I have and just model like I'm on the runway. And then I've never really met crazy requests.
Okay, so wait. So you just change into outfits, they're satisfied with that, and then they tip or something?
Yes, they tip. And some just come to talk to me about the problems they have in marriages with their wives. Others tell me about their girlfriends. And that's how I always say, like, know your guy, you know? Because a lot of them suffer in relationships.
Really?
And they come models. Because, you know, we are there, in quotes, we are there for money.
Yeah.
So most come girls will listen, especially if the guy is tipping and is generous. So for me, mostly what I've done there is like being a therapist to most guys. And of course, modeling. Some other requests just involve twerking and like, you know, nothing really. I've not met a guy who wanted something explicit.
Oh, really?
Yes. They just ask you like,
So kind of, you know, yeah.
can I talk to you? Yes. Then they request a private call. And you know you're there just talking and even for an hour, like nothing explicit. Somebody will ask you to dance to their favorite song or change into their favorite outfit. And the most interesting part is like, you know, I'm into BDSM, but it's not really allowed on Chatterbait. So when a guy tells me to call them names, it's really fun because...
So what kind of names do you call them? I mean, give me more details, though.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, please.
Some really slutty names that I don't want to mention here because
it might need the episode. The episode might.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hey. Okay, so those ones, we can save some for, behind the scenes. But, okay, that's crazy because you see now for me, like how I understood, like I would be like, okay, Chatterbait, if somebody's going there, they're asking for like a lot of sexual things and maybe on the other side, somebody's just like,
No.
So I didn't know.
No.
See, so you can even be just talking to someone.
Listen.
Yeah.
The guys, I noticed most guys who are on there and on most of these sites, they're just lonely. They just need people to talk to.
Yeah.
And I'm a very good listener. Most of the time, I'll sit there and listen and talk to them, and just be that girl they lack in their life, if that makes sense. But I'm talking about me. I've not had guys ask me for very explicit content.
Anything sexual, like, wants you to play with yourself or something, no?
No, not really. The most funny part about it is when somebody imagines a camgirl, they think of very explicit things. But on my side, most guys I've interacted with, they just want somebody to listen to them.
That's crazy.
And give them advice. And just I'm like a mother to these guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's what's interesting about that, because there'd be somebody who there would be saying like, guys who like, I don't even understand what kind of guys would go there to talk to these girls. But also you have to understand that's why like other people at some point go for therapy actually.
yes.
And they pay somebody who they can just talk to as well.
Like there's this guy who used to come to me and tell me, I'm so drunk. My girlfriend is stressing me. And they would pay just for you to listen.
To vent.
And honestly, this is the best part of my webcamming hobby. Because I listen to guys rant and I give them solutions. Because also being an engineer, you're a solution.
Problem solver.
Yes, problem solver. So
that's
when people just hear Camgirl, they're like, huh? You mean you use all those toys, you do but for me it's quite different.
That's very interesting, and I think that's also like a different lane. And some people will see this episode and they're like, why the fuck this age to 5 by there? Why am I doing this when I could just be talking to people and they're paying me? But you see, that's what I'm saying. Like, and we also have to understand, like, in the new generation, there are people who also like pay a lot of money to go for therapy sessions, which are not helpful to them, or maybe the person who they're talking to is maybe old and judgmental. So I'm guessing, like, at times when somebody just wants to talk, and I think that's also one thing that people need to understand, like, even like according to research, a lot of people say like it's very difficult at times to open up to like maybe their friends, female friends, let's say specifically also, and even their girlfriends. The way, like, your girl would be like, no, it's okay, you can tell me anything. That's always a setup, because you'll say something and then it will be used against you.
True.
So you'll find most guys are just keeping it to themselves. So if they find someone they can talk to, and it happens to be like a young and attractive girl, and maybe they're there like in a nice outfit, they're listening to them, they're not being judgmental, having a conversation, I guess it makes sense, like, even to me.
Yeah, most of those guys have really serious marriage problems, relationship problems. And I don't judge them when they come
to talk to you.
To talk to me, sorry.
Okay.
When they come to my room and try to talk to me, I don't judge them. Because I understand. As a man, you're judged a lot, especially if you open up about a lady giving you stress.
I'd be like, what? You can't just be crying about a chick the whole... And somebody's deeply like just frustrated and stressed because they can't take or have that release.
Yes, that's true. Anyway.
Okay, what okay, sorry to cut you off. You're saying anyway?
This is just humans at the end of the day. People should just stop having this mindset that, oh my God, it's so bad. We're just doing the work of a therapist.
That's true. And actually, for that, even the way you've explained that, I completely understand. And it's because most chicks, you just can't talk to them. People keep saying, like, it's okay, you can be vulnerable, talk to me. Guys, do not listen to that rubbish, by the way. You will be judged and it will be used against you. So if it's somebody who can be an outsider and actually mediate that, me, I'd rather do that. She'd rather have like a sexy costume. I talk to her about my problems and nini. The last person who was like, it's okay, you can just talk to me about anything. They scammed me, first of all. Bitch.
Who are they?
Someone who wasn't on OnlyFans. A regular person who's just doing like an 8 to 5. So, that's what I'm saying. I would rather, so I understand, I would rather that talk to that person, give them my time, give them tip them like some cash, and know that I've paid for this service because this is the service I was getting. So that's fair enough to me.
And then, eventually you develop a relationship with them.
This is like a friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they come and they're like, are you free today? Can I talk? I feel like ranting. My job is really stressing me. Can you do something to entertain me? So mostly for me, I just like to twerk.
Okay.
And even on my Instagram, when you follow me, you'll just see me twerking. And I don't know.
I haven't seen those videos of you twerking. What kind of... it's for close friends only. I haven't seen that. What are you talking about?
I don't have close friends because there's nothing to hide.
What?
But on my platform,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just something about it that's
So you'd have like
entertaining.
bikinis, or what kind of outfits are we talking about? Like latex outfits, tight outfits, Playboy bunny. See, like I even had this special shirt for this episode.
Yes, I can see there is a lady on.
So all the Playboy model for different years who were chosen to be on the cover, like from 2006.
Yeah.
You find different dates differently. So just had to make it special for you, of course.
It's really special and I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, so now slightly different, like now also like pivot point. Because, okay, now we've understood like the Camgirl part of it. Oh no, Chatubate, sorry. Okay, and how about OnlyFans? How exactly does it work for you? Because I'm sure then again also different people do different things on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So like for your case, what's working for you? Because I'm sure you also had to like figure out, okay, like what's good for me? This makes sense. This doesn't make sense.
I can tell you that I've been like on Chatterbait for some time.
Okay.
And I wanted to gain popularity on there first. So OnlyFans was just coming as like a secondary thing. But I can tell you mostly OnlyFans would just be that place to have the explicit content. Of course, I know what my fans like.
Yeah.
And this is something I cannot really put on Chatterbait. Because, you know, when I'm streaming on Chatterbait, I'm live.
Okay.
Stripping also.
Even me, I was like, hey, hold on. So just clarify which is which. I've even forgotten what you're saying.
Streaming and stripping on Chatterbait. That's all live. But on OnlyFans, I can customize my content. You know? Sorry. So OnlyFans is just something I wanted to do aside from Chatterbait.
To increase like your fan base so more people can come to like Chatterbait or what? Or how would you put it?
So I can personalize content. Because of course, I have fans. So I see 10 people out of 50 are requesting for one thing. So I know this one thing I have to do it. But I cannot really do it on Chatterbait. Because I'm live. So on OnlyFans, I can work on a
that
certain
content?
Yes.
And put it there
And
for people to come
polish it. And those 10 fans out of 50 can go and view.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And then now the way you've just mentioned, I don't forget my chain of thought. What was I about to ask? So much, and then I'm getting confused. Okay, so on Chatterbait, they have some restrictions on what you can't do.
Yes.
I didn't even know that. I thought like Chatterbait, by the way, you get like everything it goes down.
Oof, no.
So what are some of the restrictions?
Some of the restrictions include BDSM. Doing urine shows.
What's a urine show? I swear I don't know, by the way. Listen, I know, maybe you think I'm playing dumb, but okay, so a urine show is, okay.
I will explain.
Yeah, what's that?
So, some guys will come and ask you to do a urine show. Like, could you urinate? Do something of the sort, or could you do a blood show? Those are a thing also.
Now I'm knowing.
Now you know.
Now I know. I didn't know.
A blood show, like use your periods, do something.
Okay.
It's not allowed. Also, incest play is not allowed. Like a fan asking you to do incest play, like, oh, I'm a father, you're my daughter. No, it's not allowed.
Yeah.
And also using very large toys. Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, now, sir, I'm sorry by the. I'm trying to focus here. So when you say very large toys, what's too large to be used? Like what's permitted? Okay, now because you've mentioned that, what's reasonable? Small toys, regular? I mean...
Some fans will ask you to go extra. Like, use 3 toys in one.
At a go.
Yes. It's not allowed. Also, animals.
So one toy at a time, or what's okay with Chatterbait?
Like, there's some toys that will explain, of course, those who do.
Or there's some terms and conditions you go
Yes.
to. Oh.
There's some toys they explain to you that are allowed. Not everything is allowed. And using cucumbers is not allowed. I know some ladies. Some ladies love cucumbers.
For some reason.
Sorry, ladies, it's not allowed. Animal bestiality is not allowed. Of course, you can have like a small cat you're petting there. It's allowed. But anything sexually, that it's not allowed.
Oh, like have a sexy outfit and then you have like a small
tiny
cat
pet.
and you're playing.
Just petting. Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's allowed. But anything sexual with an animal, it's not allowed. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And other things like orgies are not allowed also.
Okay. One-on-one?
Like...
by that I mean there's somebody, because now this I also learned from a previous guest. The episode is not yet out, by the way.
Yes.
It should be out. But they were saying like they have someone who they called, I don't know if that's a guy that was called Daddy or what. I can't remember. I'm learning so much by the way. I'm being educated in so many different ways. So there's this guy who likes to watch.
Okay.
He likes to watch when like the girl and the guy are performing like a sexual act. So on Chatterbait, when you're saying no orgies allowed, does it mean it could be a guy, the guys who are watching are requesting they want to see someone
Watching
like,
a certain act.
Sexual act, you performing a sexual act on someone or a girl, a guy or a girl.
You mean 2 people or 3 people involved?
Okay, 2. Let's go with 2. Because we're trying to break down the number so that it's low. Because, of course, like you said, orgy is not allowed. So what if it's you...
watching somebody else perform an act on another person?
No, the viewer is watching you now. They are like, okay, now today we want you and another girl to be on screen.
It's allowed.
Oh, it's allowed?
Yes.
So it could be like 2 girls just doing something, whether it's striptease or, how girls can just be playful and nini.
It's allowed.
That's allowed.
Yes.
So up to what group of people is too much? 3 people? Threesome?
Well, I've rarely seen threesomes on there.
So 2.
But couple shows and lesbian shows are very popular.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's my baby texting me.
Baby.
Baby.
Okay. Okay, so now, okay, so girl on girl allowed, couple shows allowed.
Yes.
And then when people are tipping, do they do like a subscription monthly, or they tip for an act? Once it gets to a certain amount, now you can do the act. Because I've seen before, like maybe, like in videos where girls are saying like, keep tipping, guys, keep tipping. Is that like it gets to a certain amount and then now you can do the act? Or how does the tipping come in? How now do you maximize that platform to get more tips? Like, what exactly would you be doing for people to like keep on tipping more?
It depends. I've seen some models paint their bodies to look like Avatar, main actors and actresses. It just really depends. Some have their accounts on really different ideas. But as for me, I would just log in and dance and talk to guys and interact. So mostly just depends. I don't know what other Kenyan girls on Chatterbait do, but for me, that's it. I log in.
Forget even Chatterbait, TikTok. The cucumber girls on TikTok.
TikTok is, I would call it the ghetto. The ghetto of all ghettos.
So that's the ratchet place now, before somebody upgrades to something that's more...
I mean, TikTok is for girls who don't want to try.
Zero effort, eh?
If I was in TikTok, I'm sure I'd be a millionaire by now. It's just for girls who wake up and they're like, today I want to use a cucumber on live. Come on.
Yeah. But...
no efforts needed.
So, okay, now, because my question would be, if it's about just the money, is it just about the money, or even for you, it'd be like, you know what, I'd want to be creative. I'd want to go and shop for a sexy outfit for my nini. And even though I'm presenting myself in a certain form, like I make my maximum use in terms of creativity, and you still keep it classy.
It's very hard to keep it classy on camera. But the best outfit there is being nude.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Mostly if you have perfect skin, perfect face, that's it.
So you're doing well, right? Because it's quite obvious, eh? I remember like that store, we just walked in, everyone's like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Like everything about her, I saw like everyone is just so mesmerized. And I was like, okay. But I'm sure even like when that happens, you're like, okay, I know I'm doing my job right because I'm taking care of myself. Everything is on point, right? So self-care is important there, I'm guessing.
I take care of myself.
Skincare routines and everything.
It's a must. I spend like 1 hour on skincare because I have to daily because I have to use this particular soap for 5 minutes. The other one is 15 minutes. The other one is 20 minutes. So I do take care of myself. It's not even a joke. Sorry, it's not even a joke. Because once you appear on camera, you're competing with 1 million girls.
Oh, yeah, because girls are many.
Yes.
Many.
You have to stand out. And for me, I invest a lot in my looks, you don't even have to mention it twice.
So that's like priority.
That's priority. I do take care of myself.
Okay, I respect that. So what other challenges would you say like you've found like just before, like you found like your calendar? Because I'm guessing like when you're new, you're not sure what to go with, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, or what requests you shouldn't take. So what other like challenges would you say like you faced? I'm trying to figure out like your lane out.
I'm going to mention 2.
Okay.
1, when I started doing this cam thing, I set up my camera and I started streaming. And then I think there were 2 guys behind, like on the other side. They told me, can we do a private show? I said, okay. So they instructed me to do certain things. And I followed the instructions. And then I noticed it was not a private, because a private call costs money. But a ticket show is paid beforehand. A private show, money is like, it's deducted from the other person.
Or like automatically deducted from the account?
Yes, per minute.
Oh, per minute?
Yes.
What?
Ticket show,
Mm-hmm.
you have to say, John, you have to pay me like 1,000 bobs.
Mm.
And then you pay. Then I give you the password and boom, you're in my show.
Okay.
That's a ticket show. But private show is per minute.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys came and they were like, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
You like private shows? I was like, it's a private show, but okay. And then boom, I was on a ticket show, but I had nothing. And I did it for like 30 minutes.
Oh. Oh, which was supposed to have deductions per minute.
Yes, but it was a ticket show.
So
I was supposed to ask for money before. So I did it for free.
Jeez.
Oh my God, 30 minutes gone. And then the second one, I worked with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And he literally took half of almost 3/4 of my payments.
How? In what terms? When you're still trying to set up your
Yes.
accounts and then somebody you said like, I can help you set up Nini.
You got it.
Uh-huh.
So somebody said, Kanaga, you have potential, I can help you then. This person was taking 3/4 of my payments.
Mm.
And I didn't know because the emails were his. The payment information belonged to him. So all I did was log in and stream. So that cost me. And then, of course, I would say also another challenge I face is stalkers and harassment.
Mm.
Yes. Guys would stalk me from these sites. Some would harass me to be in relationships with them. And they would be really, really aggressive. Something I sit down and cry at times about.
You do? You do?
Yes. Because somebody harasses you and you're like...
It gets overwhelming.
It just gets to you. I mean, those are some of the challenges.
The challenges. Okay, and then now, like, because now let's just be honest, like, this is an industry, like, of course, a lot of young girls are also, like, interested in. Like, if you're to give somebody who's, like, a newcomer advice on, like, just starting, like, just in a Camgirl business, like, what advice, if you're to give them, like, a basic advice, like, okay, before you start, make sure you have this, or do research on this. Like, what would be your advice to any new girls who are joining the industry?
First of all, you have to have that desire. It's not for everyone. It needs patience, needs tolerance. This is not something every Kenyan girl has. Because all the girls who approached me to help them, they wanted quick money. Of course, that's not possible. So, listen, you would find baddies on Instagram, everywhere, TikTok. But the moment you put them on camera, it's just not for them. So the advice I would give girls who would want to try this in the future, just do it for fun. Don't do it for money.
Oh, really?
Yes. When I started, I was there for fun. I talked to guys. I didn't care like how much I got. And then in the process, I was making something.
Yeah.
But most Kenyan girls want to go out there
Money.
I want quick money. Even your aura just spells quick money. When guys see you, it's quick money.
Yeah. Even me can smell it at times. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It sounds like...
Just go there. Have fun.
Yeah.
Relax. Talk to people.
Yeah.
It doesn't... For me, personally, it doesn't matter how much I make. I'm making friends. I'm talking to people. I'm gaining experience. That's not it with most girls.
No, that's true.
So just go there with the mindset that you're going to have fun. Because if you go there with like the mindset of making money, you're lost.
You'll be disappointed, and you'll end up
You
maybe
will
doing
be
crazy.
Yes, you will be desperate. You'll be disappointed. You will not even be happy. Like, there are bad days, there are good days. Imagine on a bad day you're frowning for your fans because they're not tipping.
Yes, by the way, and they're supposed to see you at your best. You're just there.
Crazy. Yes, so you have to be on your good mood 24/7. And don't go there one day and disappear. Go there every single day while you can. Every day. The more they see you, the more they gain trust in you. So, if you're desperate for your quick money, I'm sorry, Gali, it's not for you.
So consistency, you can just say like in any other thing that you do.
Yes, consistency is key.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that. And then now, like, of course, like my follow-up question would be like, because now, of course, you're very young, you're beautiful, of course, banging body. And, like, are you saving or investing like your funds somewhere so that, like one day, even like knowing that this is the path that you've taken, like you've had like, like business ventures, or like you're putting your cash somewhere aside for like just the future? Are you like saving up, investing?
Okay, since I've been 4 months into the industry,
Yeah.
I have business ideas, which I would not want to mention here yet.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But, of course, I'm smart.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like how, why I'm saying that? Because I wouldn't want, like, it's not like, even though we are not at a close,
Yes.
but I would want to meet you in future and you're just like, wow, you're doing well. Because, and we're just looking back at any like conversations we had and like what transpired to different things.
Of course, I would want to retire by like 35.
Oh, nice.
So you can imagine how much pressure I have. Of course, I do have business ideas in place, and I'm already implementing one at the moment, which, of course, I don't want to mention yet.
You don't have to, yeah.
But, of course, I have everything planned. I have everything planned out for myself.
Okay.
I just don't. Most cam girls, they make some money, they disappear. They want to party. They want. I mean.
And then you come back on Monday broke. You're desperation for more money.
Girl, I would say for any girl out there, invest. I would not want to be rich today and poor tomorrow.
That's true.
I love myself way too much. So
I respect that.
Investing is like number one.
Yeah.
And any girl who is making something out of their coming, job, just invest. Don't put your. I know girls love to show off, but come on. For me, it's different. I don't want to.
You're very low key. Because I was even trying to figure out, like, I don't even understand. Like, because one day I was just seeing you. Yes, we're responding to comments with each other, and then I'm like, I don't think she does this. Maybe she's just pranking people.
Ooh.
And then now, like, I see bits of content here and there, and then I was like, you know what? If you'd want to have a conversation and you're open to this, like, why not? Because I'd rather somebody hear from someone who's doing it, they're doing it safely, they're doing like extra things here and there, and they can see like this is like just a normal person. They'd expect you to be like a super wild person who's not maybe articulate, you can't express yourself, all those things. And I'm meeting you here, you are telling me like, this my major was like in engineering and like all the other two little interests that we've even talked about like behind the scenes. I'm like, what? This is actually like a cool person. It's not like just someone who's out there trying to say, like they say, like make money out of desperation. And like, no, you could have chosen maybe anything else, but this gives you fulfillment, satisfaction, and like more meaning as you just figure other things out as well.
Yeah, that's true. Because I'm not really into publicity. And for those who know me know what I do. If I put my mind to something, I do it with passion and I'm good at it. So I just prefer, if I'm doing something, it's specifically for those who have interest in me. And I'm also like making a bit of money out of it.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be out there being ratchet and it's not paying.
True.
It's not my kind of thing. And also I'm very selective when it comes to social life. I mean, I just want to deal with my fans and at the end of the day make my money and enjoy in peace.
Just chill in peace.
I really, really would hate drama. And you know what I do? Not a lot of people take it positively. People would just be so judgy, especially in Kenya, so I'd rather just be low-key with my stuff. At the end of the day, I have my peace of mind and I can retire to my comfy bed and just sleep and wake up and resume where I left off.
True. And have you had like any, because of course you've said like a little bit of when you're still trying to figure out like how your finances would come in and somebody was ripping you off at the time and everything. So now, would you say, because also first of all, you have to understand that I'm also very good with finance.
Yes.
I'm very good. Stop giving me the side eye, like, yes.
I'm listening.
Bombastic side eye. So if you ever need like just advice or have like conversations, of course, off camera, about like just finances, digital assets and such things, please feel free to like, just talk to me as well. I'll always like share a few ideas with you and then you can just go and try and see if it's something that works out for you. But, I believe in people who are young and they believe in what they're doing. Like someone who's like, there are people who are 50-50. You're doing something 50-50. You're not sure what you want. But when you meet somebody who's like, you see it in their eyes, like whatever they're doing, they believe in it and that's someone you should respect. So like for me, like if you ever need any finance tips on that, hey, come on. Because those people know, they know as well. Those who know, they know. And, I can share my tips with you always.
Yes, I know. Like we already talked about you helping me select my first car. So
you got this.
I know
you got
that's
this. Sorted. So now another thing also, like, okay, now, because even being in such an industry, would you say, do you have any relatives who like are against it or are just like, hey, Mazee Nani, why are you doing this? And they're looking at you like, umeharibika, or she's spoiled. I knew it. I knew too. Nani, I knew it. She just used to pretend. Do you have any relatives or people close to you like who are just like,
Nah. First of all, I had to like take myself through a lot by myself. And I don't come from a background where family values are very important.
Really?
Yes. So,
you can explain as much as you want. You don't have to pour everything. But, in the podcast, it would help, like, for you to share so that... Because I'm sure there are some other girls here maybe trying to figure it out. And you could be the person who gives them, like, that guidance.
Yeah. So I always say I've had to put myself through school. And that's campus because in high school I was sponsored. I was the smart nerd student. So after high school, I figured that I didn't have relatives.
You don't have relatives?
I mean,
Okay, I don't know. And listen, I'm just asking those ones of like,
Yeah, we didn't... Okay, where you come from, it's not important.
Okay. I'll just... No. Listen. Trust me, I'll get what I can have for now. We can always revisit the conversation later. But I would also want to know, like, because if somebody's bold like that, of course, somebody would be like, hey, Kwani, what does the mom think? You know,
Hey, no,
what does the dad think? Such things, those would be first questions people would ask, you see. And, you know, to know like you're bold and you're like, you know, me, I'm good with what I'm doing. Maybe because I'm providing, I'm sending them a little bit of check here. And cut you rolling your eyes.
I don't, listen, I don't have relatives who ever looked out for me. I've had to go through the streets and learn 1-2 by myself. So saying that, like ever since, I've not had any relative approach me.
Yeah.
And of course, my parents are not really in the picture. So personally, I've not had any relatives in my inbox.
You've raised yourself. We can say that.
Basically, yes. Okay. I've raised myself.
Okay. I respect, and you know, that's the thing also. I'm always trying to tell people that you need to understand, like, anytime like you meet somebody out here, and I'm also even like people who like I'm always close to and stuff, like I would see maybe, let's say like the dad is in the picture, the mom is in the picture, right? And you just hear someone is like, Sambona, why are they just asking me where I am all the time? They're trying to think out of my nini. And then I'm like, yo, bro, you know, you have to understand, like, at least they're there to ask you about this, to make sure like you have this and that, because there's somebody else, somewhere else, who they have to take care of themselves, make sure they provide food for themselves on the table. And even if shit goes wrong, they're not sure who they're supposed to call. You see, and I think that's what maybe has made you develop tough skin. I can see it in your eyes, you know.
Yeah, I'm tough. I mean, I'm a crybaby. And my baby knows.
Okay. But I think it's your experiences that actually make you
but I'm tough.
A strong person, right?
Yes, very much.
Yeah, you can't be a softie and be doing that, being bold and like, but I respect that as well. I respect that a lot. And also, like, how do you take care of like just your physical appearance? Do you exercise or anything? May you jog every day. You take care of your body and maintain, because you have to maintain. You can't be flat tummy today, and then kesho you talk on your stream up with all, you're like, hey, what's going with her body? What's going on with her body? It's not giving the way it used to.
I think it's also genetics. Because sometimes I stream even for 8 hours.
8 hours?
Yes.
8?
Yes. I'm on camera for 8 hours.
What?
And by the time I'm done, I'm dead.
You're tired.
I don't want to wake up and do anything. So, mostly genetics. And, of course, I want to work out because, you know, I also have to keep up with age. I don't want to be in my late 20s and have this funny stomach fat.
Okay. I mean, I know 22-year-olds who can't, you know, like they'd be like, what did she say? Because they're 22 and they look way older. But because even that, I think personal discipline also shows in someone's appearance, if I'm not wrong.
Yes. And also, I think I eat a lot of vegetarian meals. And I just don't. Sorry, girls, but I have to say this. Some girls eat to finish, and I am not that type of girl.
Actually, that's true. That's true.
I will eat something small, like, you know, some grapes.
Yeah.
And have my juice, and that's it for the night.
And you know, that's a very... You know, even how somebody serves food says a lot about them. And maybe people don't know this, but you see, like, this food presented in front of you. You know very, very well you won't finish this food. Somebody serves it in the plate. Eat. They're actually not even hungry. They were greedy with serving the food.
Yes.
Right? So they haven't finished the food. The rest of the food is on the plate and they're just chilling. All those two small things also say a lot about you. But if you just have an enough portion, it shows the discipline you have, like, even for yourself and what you're eating. So,
like, sometimes no matter how hungry I am, I know that I have to have this certain portion of food. And girls, the best advice I can give you in your 20s, don't, just try not to add unnecessary weight, extra weight. It's just try. Exercise, eat vegetables. Just don't be fat. Just in your 20s, please.
Yeah. Because I think even maybe for, just to add on that, because I think if, let's say you're in your 20s, you want to experience the best fashion as a girl. And this is like also on mainstream. You want to buy the best outfits, rock your bikinis, rock the stylish clothes, take pictures in them, create memories in like, be able to even handle your body. Like even if you want to travel, move up and down, like if you're in physical good shape, you'll get to experience more without exhausting yourself too much.
Yes.
I mean, you'll just get to have fun. And I think also like, just let's be honest, like your confidence boost when you know and feel like your body is right, it's also like a whole different thing. We can do like the whole Lizzo debate and conversation, but we also know even for her, if she had a chance to stay fit and because maybe it's a struggle now losing the weight and everything, but if she had an opportunity and she could be like fit and get to enjoy everything else as a fit person, I'm sure she would trade for that.
Yeah, I mean, my advice to girls, just don't get fat. If you're not fat, please try. Because it also in my webcam, hobby, I realized a lot of plus size girls don't get that much attention. You know why?
I don't know. You tell me. Maybe there are people with a BBW fetish. They even in porn when you're searching, there's a BBW section.
Yes, but how many?
Yeah, it's not many though. Let's just be honest. That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
Not so many.
There's an exception, but a majority would be fit. Let's just be. And like I know even like a lot of people, like I did, like they was telling you, like I just did my Euro trip.
Yes.
And trust me, when you're going to these festivals and if you really want to enjoy the ultimate experience, if you've taken good care of yourself, you'll be able to move around a lot, because also in Europe, people walk around a lot. Places like Netherlands, even if you're big, you will lose that weight because people walk. Everyone's walking from here to here. Like there's a whole culture about and riding bikes, scooters. I think they actually like just in general, they just encourage fitness and just good health. Eating habits are slightly different. So I think it would be very hard for you. Hey, okay, now I've just remembered another thing.
Yes.
When I was in Amsterdam, I opened Bumble because I'm like, hey, okay, by the way, because I'm in another country, let's just see what's up here. You never know. Might just bump into the love of your life. And I was swiping on that app, and I'm telling you, everybody looked in really, really good shape.
Yes.
Like people have really taken care of themselves. And it was shocking because any other country I would go to and open, and I'm not lying, by the way, people have really taken good care of themselves. And I think they just want to live longer, feel good about themselves, enjoy fashion, and just like for self-esteem, it's good for you.
I can tell you the confidence of a petite girl
is
way higher than a plus size
crazy.
girl.
Yeah.
Girls, trust me, take care of yourselves. Especially if you're in your early 20s, mid 20s. You still have the opportunity to change that body. Workout, you don't have to pay for a gym membership. You can do home workouts. I did home workouts for a year and I was fit. And I believe anybody can do it. So there's just no excuse. Yeah.
No, I get you. So, I have, my questions can go on and on and on forever with just like what we're talking about. But so far, what do you think of the podcast? Is it a good experience? What you are expecting? Or no?
It's a good experience. Because, mostly I'm in my house. Sleeping. I don't go out much because I don't like drama. So it's a good experience.
There's some people who have no drama. Some of us have no drama in our lives. We just avoid them. Because even for me, I'm always telling people, I think there are people who just thrive in chaos. For me, I don't. Like, there are people who love chaos. Because I'm always saying, like, why would you bring problem, chaos, or drama on yourself when you can avoid it? Because it comes to a point in life where you'll have maybe chaos, maybe because of medical reasons, an accident. So why would you invite this energy in advance before even something bad happens?
Yeah.
You know?
I believe I'm the queen of cut-off.
Really? Oh, you just cut them off like...
I smell drama. I'm cutting you off.
It's done.
No, you won't stress me.
Now, I've noticed, like, your tattoos. Do they have any meaning behind it?
Not really. This is just a flower.
Is it a new tattoo?
Yes, it's quite new. I had like a shitty tattoo. So I covered it up.
Oh, you had gotten one of those too crazy, too cheap tattoos.
Don't ask.
I can deal. Like, I know a guy who can do a tattoo for you. Sijali.
And it was one of those instances.
Hey.
Yes.
And you just did it
and
randomly.
I just did it. I'm such an impulsive person. I should change it.
No, it's all good. Somebody's trying to call me. Let me just tell him to call me back. So, you have one, or do you have more tattoos?
I have 2 tattoos. One is on my back.
Okay,
and it's one of those. Actually, I got it.
A whole back or a tiny one?
No, just like a tiny writing.
Okay.
It belongs to one of those guys I was best friends with since I was in like high school.
Wait, you got someone's...
Yes.
What? You got someone's name?
Yes. And I know he's going to be watching this, so...
Okay.
Lucky you wherever you are. Besties for life.
Oh, but that means you were really close. Like, that's somebody like you appreciate.
Yes, we are still close.
That's good. And it was just a friend, not a guy or a girl?
And by the way, it's a guy. He's the one who actually encouraged me. Like, Kanaga, you can be anything. You can do anything. I really owe a part of who I am to this person. Yeah, we are really close friends.
No, that's good. Are you planning on getting more tattoos?
I don't know. I felt like a good girl for a year or 2. So I don't know. I'm still... But I've always wanted to get one of those...
Thigh
tattoos are not really my thing.
Lower back?
But waist downwards to like mid-thigh.
Wait, waist? From your waist?
Yeah.
To
like mid-thigh. Not like thigh.
A big one, or just like you're saying, like a side tattoo?
A side tattoo.
Okay.
A nice one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's mostly it. I'm a fan of piercings.
You have any piercings?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
several.
Why are you giving the side eye? Okay, so which ones? Because I can't even see one.
It's because I don't like portraying that side of
Do you have a tongue ring?
No.
Okay.
That's one thing I'm still bargaining on.
Oh, okay. But so, nose? What is it
called?
Nose. You have?
Yes. Hey, I don't know, side...
On the sides of the earlobes.
Yeah, I have one on my, belly button.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Thank you.
Was that painful?
Not at all.
This wasn't painful?
No.
This one was painful though, right? Which one is painful?
None.
What?
None of my piercings are actually painful.
Nah, I think.
But tattoos made me.
They're painful, eh?
I'm not going to mention.
Oh, okay. Now I have like something, as we just summarized like the podcast, because I'm saying we've already clocked 1 hour. Can you believe it?
Oh my God, I don't.
Yeah, 1 hour, 10 minutes already.
I don't believe it.
We've clocked 1 hour. So now another thing that of course I have to mention, like now, just love life. How is that? Is it, because you said like in the past you tried doing the date thing and people judged you because of what you are doing, but is it something that you can easily balance, like right now, with that line of work, and also like just enjoying love? Because I'm guessing, like for me, I'd be like, yo, if my girl is like a cam girl, I'm expecting all the craziest, okay, not craziest, like the most creative, sexiest shit. That level has to be like 400%. You can't come here and walk like some chicken. Like, I don't want to say banking, and then now people just say like, actually, to kind of bankers, eh? No, but I'm just saying someone who does a regular job, who like, you know, the way they present their body and sexiness is not the same way as someone who does that professionally. Like, do you also bring your A game in a relationship?
Yes.
Hey, look at you, like without a doubt. Like, yes.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
But you know, ever since I've like given only one man a chance, and I really respect him. So, you know, I can be freaky on camera. I can be that girl on camera.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it happens to other cam girls. But when it comes to that one person, there's a level of respect you hold. And
someone you're dating, you mean?
Yes. And that guy makes me shy.
Who? The guy you're seeing now,
Yes.
the guy you're dating?
Yes.
Because you love him, or because?
I feel I love him.
Okay.
I think I'm a gun girl when it comes to him.
Okay.
But, I mean, I'm still that girl, honestly. I would bring my A game. I just have this respect towards this person.
Yeah.
He's just
Is he
not
understanding of your, like, just line of work?
Oh, yes.
Hey, look at you, like, oh, yeah. Why are you saying, oh, yes, like he doesn't have a choice? And you're like, oh, yes.
No.
Why are you saying it like, yo, he doesn't, like, yes, he has to be?
He just
What
comes.
do you mean?
He comes to my streams and he supports me.
Oh, really?
Yes, and he doesn't mind.
He doesn't mind. But, of course, if he's also there, like, okay, I also respect that. I'm just trying to see, you know, because I've been in situations where, like, I think I was somewhere close to someone who, at some point, I think they're still doing it, but I don't know, it wasn't a relationship, but we had a fling thing and everything, but they were just too much for me. But, no, not in that way that I was judgmental because of that, but just their personality wasn't, like, the best. They were like, okay. And then also, I mean, you know, they're not as freaky as I thought, maybe, like, hey, because it's like, yo, a girl who does nini. I was like, come on.
It happens.
There's some chicks who are actually out here just chilling, and they're like way freakier and everything, more enthusiastic. So, I mean, I don't know. Or maybe it's because there's something they do, like, on camera, and they're tired and exhausted when now they have to attend to...
No, it's not like that. I would actually tell you that, you know, I'd be very, very freaky with other guys on camera.
Yeah.
But that's it. But when it comes to reality, this is somebody you're not viewing as your fan, but as your man.
Yeah.
You have to really cool your demons.
Hell no.
You have to cool your demons a bit.
I want all the demons. What do you mean?
It's exactly what I mean. Because you have to
Explain by this.
You have to get... For me, I started seeing this person recently. So it's not like I'm going to just go all in. Like,
yeah,
that's girl. No way. It takes time because there are a lot of things involved. Knowing each other, what you like, your interests. Everything is like on a personal level. It's not camera. We just wake up and you're like, today I'm just that girl. It's not like that. So it just depends. Some girls are just, maybe some girls need time. Maybe some girls are just not it.
Yeah.
It just depends. But
do you guys know? Okay, sorry. Yeah, just finish. Sorry. I won't forget what I was saying. Sorry, I won't forget.
But of course, this person knows that I respect them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just not treat them like a basic fan. I would try to handle them with care, and it's
So
just
they're not getting the full freakiness. That's what you're saying.
For now, I have to know them.
Jesus Christ.
I would just not
It's very unfortunate,
give them
but,
the full package yet.
Okay.
Of course, I'm free with them.
Uh-huh.
I really, really, really like them.
Mm-hmm.
And they just...
Happy.
On camera, I'm that girl, but with them, I'm just like, yes.
Do you think...
Girl.
Okay, now, because now me, I'm coming in as a guy, right? Do you think... First of all, like, do you girls know each other? Like, let's say, do you know, like... Because, like, in your industry, you would know, like, the girls who are doing well in that, like, line of work, or girls who, like, you're familiar with. Do you girls know each other?
For now, I would not say I know anybody, but Capture
What's that?
is one girl I recognize from...
That's Kenyan.
Yeah, she's Kenyan.
Mm-hmm.
She's called Capture. People call her Capture. I don't know if that's the pronunciation to the name. But she's one girl I'd love to stream with one day.
Who is she?
She's my level of freaky. And
Is she on Twitter?
she's on Instagram as Capture.
What?
I think so.
Let me see.
But I think she's like a lesbian or something. I don't know.
I mean,
But
all girls in Nairobi are bi. I mean, come on, let's just be... Okay, let's just say, like, a lot of girls nowadays either bi, whether if it's experimental or nini, but they kind of, like, they're open to that as well. So, streaming with her, like, doing, like, sexy scenes and
check
stuff.
for my phone.
What? I can't
find her from your phone. For some
It's not somebody who's
reason.
blocked me. What? What do you mean? What the hell is going on? Uh-huh. So you'd like to stream with them, like...
Yeah, one day I'd like to just stream with them.
Oh, this is a hot chick. What?
Yeah, she's
Wait.
that girl.
Oh, I think I know her.
Of course you do.
Yeah. Okay, not in person, but I think I've asked her on the podcast. She either said she'll communicate or she didn't give a response. I can't remember what happened, but I think I've... Oh, yeah. Ash is very, very young, bubbly, and banging body as well. She's dope.
She's one girl I'd like to do collab with.
Yeah.
Sometime.
And she goes all out. She does the shoots. You can see like she puts in some work. I can say that, right? Outfits, nini. Okay, yeah.
She's that girl. So far, that's the only girl I've seen I'd like to...
She's dope. Wait, she's gained some, I'm saying, okay.
She has some following. I think you should follow.
No, not even following. I'm just saying her body is now. What?
Yeah.
This is not the last time I checked. She wasn't like this. Ooh.
I think she gained some weight.
She has, right?
Money is good.
Yeah. But, she's looking good, though. That's fact. And for her, I think I've seen her...
Capture is dope.
She is. That's for sure. Okay, I'll try to get her to the podcast, And she's really cool, peeps. She looks dope.
She is.
Yeah. There's some other ones who are like doing their thing here and there.
I've not seen anybody who's like as open as her so far.
Yeah, and I think that's why, like, if you're doing something, do it like, fully. Like, that's the thing, not the 50-50 thing. Know what you want. If this is what you want, pursue it, make the best out of it, take all the precautions, take care of yourself, and just enjoy. Because, if you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you're not sure if this is what you want, you're not...
Yeah, she's on my league. And then I don't like shy girls.
I don't
People come online once a year. And come on.
Once a year? Okay, but of course I know there are... But what I know is like it's also an industry that has a lot of girls, but most of them hide or they're not sure if they're doing it fully or not.
And that's why I told you some girls make a bit of money and...
Okay. Let me see if you know someone here.
Okay.
This is just like a behind the scenes. You know her?
Chelsea?
No, not her.
Okay, friend to Chelsea. I just know Chelsea is the friend.
Okay. I don't know what.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, that's her friend though. So, but anyway, no, you're right. So yeah, what do you think of like her, even how she's doing like her thing and everything?
Nah, I'm not into what she does.
Oh, okay. I respect that as well.
Capsha is like, she has this certain energy.
She looks like the person, if you're next to her, you'd have a good time and good vibes too.
She looks young and she doesn't have what I'm looking for. Capsha is the girl.
Oh, I get you, sir. Okay, Capsha though, like, yo, we need you on the podcast. I'll try make it work. If she can come to the podcast, I think she's also like a dope. She's stationed in Coast, right? She's in Coast.
Yes, and if she's listening to this,
yeah.
And I texted her. I was like, "Girl, if you have any ideas of any nice apartments in Mombasa, I'd just love to like move there. And we could work something, and I would treat you to a nice dinner. Yeah. I don't know, but sometimes soon I'd like to work with her. I'm sure we would make the
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But I think she's a dope person.
She is.
Let's hope to see something of that nature coming together. But we'll just see. But anyway, what else do I need to ask before we just wind up that I don't forget? Hold on, let me just check my notes. So do you have any subscription-based thing that you're doing for people where they can just subscribe like on monthly?
Now I do have OnlyFans. I launched it a few days ago.
Oh, you launched? Oh. Huh?
Yeah. So you can just go on my bio on Instagram at OnlyKanaga, and you'll get the link on my link tree.
Okay, let me see. I found what I was asking. No, that will give all those details when we're winding the podcast. So another question, like what hobbies or activities do you do outside, like, your OnlyFans, your Chatubades, and all those other things? Because, of course, at some point, I'm sure if you're streaming, the way you've said, you'll be streaming and maybe it's exhausting. So what else do you do to just go out and unwind and do your shit?
Hey, you really want to get this info out of me?
I mean, like, what you do to, like, just, unwind, make yourself forget about other things, work, and just a release. Like, what do you do to just feel good? And
I really want to get this info.
No, you can say things that you want to. Whatever you're not supposed to share, you don't have to share.
No.
Is that crazy?
I study.
You study?
I go back to my notes. I study.
Lord.
I go back to revising Newton's laws.
No, that's a lie.
For real.
Really?
I do maths on the side. And also...
Are you joking, or are you being serious?
No, I'm not joking.
Really?
It's really serious.
Oh, you solve math problems? And
yes.
It makes you...
Yes.
Okay, listen. Okay, I'll take that as well. Okay. And
it makes me alert. But, okay, I'm not really into partying because I'm a lightweight drinker. So mostly you just find me on my couch solving some math problems, which is fun.
Yeah, that's wild.
I know. Don't tell anybody.
I want. What else?
So recently I got a kitten.
Okay.
So we just talk to each other the whole night. Don't ask me.
Gives you good company. No. I mean, I would be a pet person because I love animals, but it's the only issue is like I wouldn't want to have a pet and then I'm traveling. I'm not coming back home today because of some reason. I can't keep up with the schedule. But if I ever get company, I'm staying maybe with someone who can help me with that, I'll definitely get a pet that won't ruin my equipment in the house as well. Doesn't run around knocking things around the house.
A cat would do it.
Exactly. Now you see. Not unless a tiny dog that can behave and I can train. A cat. A cat would see something and just push it like this. On all my gear and everything. No, I don't think so. I don't think I'll be able to handle it.
Okay, whatever suits you. But personally, I went for a cat.
Works for you. Does it make you feel comfortable when you're bored? Just gives you meaning, a little bit of purpose, be at home?
Yes, I actually named her Pinky. It's a she. Because my baby and I are always doing pinky promise on each other. So.
Okay.
So I named my kitty Pinky.
Hey.
And she's so sweet.
I respect that. We'll take that. Okay, but now, I know we've talked about so much, but I also want to save more for later because, I think this is a really good even insight for you to just come and talk about it. I respect that. I respect people who, when they're doing something, they commit to it and, express themselves about it. I respect that so much. You have no idea.
There's no shame for any girl who's doing webcam modeling.
Yeah.
Don't be ashamed about it. Just be you. Because at the end of the day, you're making your own money.
Yeah.
And you don't have to rely on people's opinions. It's not important. And what else? Just have fun. Just have fun.
Because life is short as well. Make a decision on what you're doing. Enjoy it because you're already doing it. And, take it to the next level if you can.
Yeah, and for the guys, don't judge girls who do this because...
Yeah.
I mean, I have never met any of my fans. All we do is talk on the screen. So for any guy who is insecure about their girl meeting one of these so-called guys, trust me, it's just 0%.
And what if some guy from Saudi, you call this rich princess, your girl is talking to them, and then the guy is like, hey, madam, business class, you know that? Business class to Saudi. She's gone. But, of course, I understand what you're saying, though. I understand, though.
A lot of guys would offer you, first class.
Yeah.
To Dubai or whatever country they are. But trust me, they just do that. They all do that. But it never comes to solidify. So just...
Have you gotten a Dubai offer?
Oh.
You?
I've gotten a lot of offers. England, other countries. Guys who just offer you tickets. But
why not take them?
If you've been on the streets long enough like me, you'd know.
You know what's up.
What's up? What's up?
You know what's waiting for you.
You know what's up. And I don't wanna sell a false agenda to other girls.
Hopes and dreams, yeah.
No. I mean, most of these guys will offer you the world. It's just up to you. For me, I would not travel miles just to meet a stranger. It would not happen. Although some would offer you crazy money.
Yeah.
But just don't do it.
Don't
do it. Don't go across the world just to meet a stranger. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the podcast with other people who previously they had talked about they wanted to travel to this place and they went, the experience wasn't what They thought it was.
Really?
Yeah, they came, spoke about it. Yeah. No, people who could call, like, people, a lot of people say, like, like Italy, you go there. Go. Or those friends that told you they've gone to Italy, ask them how it's going. Do they post pictures daily? Or do they post once a month, after every 2 months, when they could be having fun? In Kenya, they used to post every day. Ask them what's really going on. And I think, unfortunately, at times, because I don't know, I'm not a girl, at times a lot of women don't go out of their way to advise other young girls. But I think I also understand, because if you're an older woman trying to tell young girls, like, hey, be careful with this, they'd be like, you're just jealous because you're old. So unfortunately, at times that can't work. But if you have a genuine friend who's gone through experiences, you just ask them. They'll tell you how crazy it gets out there. It's a jungle. It's a jungle.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never met a fan outside my work.
Yeah.
And really, I would not advise any girl to do that.
So there's no money that somebody can tell you, like, I'll give you this, and then you're like,
Oh, trust me, somebody would give you 1 million shillings.
$10,000.
But it's not worth the risk.
Yeah.
Especially health-wise, because you don't know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
This person would just pay you a way ticket, but that's it. All I'd tell my so-called girlies want to join the webcam industry, just do it for fun. Don't take guys seriously there, because I've had like 4,000 guys tell me they want to come meet me, or they want to fly me out. If I really went with those requests, I think I'd just be, I don't know, in a foreign country with.
Yeah.
Girl, just have fun.
Have fun and
just have fun.
And I think also just be smart, because we all know. I think a lot of people at times know, but it's just denial. They think, because you also have to understand and think about it this way. Like, let's be rational. If you're going somewhere, somebody invites you to, let's say, where can we say? You pick a country.
Say Dubai, because I'm in Kenya.
Yeah.
And the closest place they can offer me
is Dubai.
Let's
say, how many other girls do you think are in Dubai? Girls from Russia, Ukraine, Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just try be smart and understand, like, what someone's intentions are. Because I think after you're 18 and you've been given that ID, there's nothing much somebody can do. They can just throw advice out there, and then the rest is up to you. Like, for you to be smart, you have to be street smart. As much as you can be book smart, just be street smart. Understand, like, there are also other women there. What exactly is this person's intention with me?
I mean, why would someone offer you 1 million or like 100,000?
Yeah.
Just to have a good time with you? Isn't that just suspicious from the word go?
When they can pick somebody else around the environment.
Yes. Personally, if you're really that desperate, just call that person to your country, wherever you are.
Yeah, so they can afford to come.
Yes, let them come, meet you, take you on a proper date.
Yeah.
And you can talk. And in case of anything, you can even walk back to your place.
You can run back to your place if you need to. If you need
to.
That's true.
But don't be cheap. Especially for webcam models, you know what goes on. A lot of guys will approach you and offer you different deals. Just don't be cheap. Yeah, it's that simple.
Let's be smart.
Be smart.
Okay. I think we've hit 1 hour, 30 minutes. That should be good enough, Aki. And we save the rest for like later, because I want like more, I'll just do like a follow-up, of course, with you. And hopefully we can do another episode next year.
Yes.
Yeah, and you can also like always get creative anyway.
Why not?
I'm a creative. I'm always doing collabs with people, like,
Yeah, and people are always like, how much do you make?
Yeah. We won't discuss that. But, that's why I'm saying it's not about just working hard. Try and be smart with the moves that you're doing. Because at times we think people have like extra superpowers. No, they're just smart. They can be able to identify an opportunity, take the right chances with something, and trust me, like things will just fall in place. So just sit back, relax, and analyze things before you make a step. You'll be good.
That's it.
You'll be good.
That's it.
So now tell people where they can find you, anything else that you have going on, and we can always revisit another part 2.
Okay. On Instagram, you can find me at OnlyKanaga. And yeah, I'm not such a social person, so that's mainly it.
Okay, Linktree. Is there anything else you want to plug in? That one's just for...
Anybody who finds me on Instagram finds me anywhere else.
Oh, they can find... Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's go with that. And
OnlyKanaga.
OnlyKanaga.
The dolly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So guys, thanks for watching by there. And, let's just wait for her part 2. And definitely I'll share all her links and everything. And hopefully we'll just make another episode happen. But thank you so much for coming to the show. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Respect you, and can't wait for more exciting things in the future.
Welcome.
The Kisscapades podcast is your gateway to holistic growth and personal transformation. Together we'll unlock the secrets to living a life of health, wealth, love, and happiness. So make sure to tune in every week and join us as we explore the essence of what it means to truly thrive. And lastly, show us some love and support in our social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, basically all the social media platforms that support podcasting will definitely be there. Even with the short clips and reels, you can find us there. And lastly, don't be shy with feedback, suggestions, or any questions that you might have in regards to the episodes or our podcast. It's the Kisscapades podcast. Goodbye.